What's up, guys? Today I'm doing part 2 of my various minifigures showcase, and for this video I have my Hawkeye from First Avengers, Civil War Spider-Man, Civil War Black Panther, Freddie Mercury as someone I have not yet made and I love, I guess, and Jessica Jones from the Defenders. And so, sorry it's been a while since I've posted, but there's lack of content mainly because of the end of the year is coming up so soon and I'm trying to space out videos. So, I still care about my channel, I just won't be posting that much. I mean, we got Aquaman coming up as my next video, and then 3 Christmas videos, but either way, those will matter like sometime at the end of this week, start of next week. But let's get into this video. So for my Civil War Black Panther, I took the same approach with the cowl with the one I had for Infinity War / movie of Black Panther. So here he is. I just switched out the legs because these legs were going to be on this minifigure, and so these legs from this minifigure, and I just think that these look better on the Infinity War / movie Black Panther. But look how much better this cowl is compared to this one. I just don't really like the one on the left, personally. I mean, let's do a 360 here. Yeah, not that great, but I'm glad I updated this minifigure, kind of. But I still took inspiration from this one to do the same with this cowl. And I took the Civil War Black Panther official torso and just repainted some sections white. And underneath the cowl, if you're wondering, it's the Civil War Black Panther head from the set, and that can come off for some reason. I don't know how that's possible, but it wasn't meant to come off, but who cares. So not much else to say of Black Panther. He's quite simple, and here's the last look at the back. And now here is Civil War Spider-Man. Now I made this minifigure because back when I done the Civil War showcase, like on every minifigure I made for the movie's release, those were some really bad minifigures. And you'll also find that it's not on YouTube, and I'll probably make a video about why that's not on YouTube, and a lot of videos won't, like at some point in the future. But this Spider-Man minifigure back then was so bad that I had to update it and make a new one. And so I took the Spider-Man head that we got on every MCU variant until this point, and just didn't modify it because it looked pretty great. And then here's a look at the back of his torso. Not really much to see. It's just webbing and the symbol. And he has sculpted gloves, before I forget to mention them. And he has painted arms and double molded legs, which are not painted. Not much else to say. He's quite simple, but for some reason took a lot of time. And here is Freddie Mercury. Now, the reason why I decided to make Freddie Mercury was because not only did, shoutouts to Decent Customs and Games, by the way, not only did he recommend it to me, and not only have other people been making him, such as Lego Mac 9 and other people, but I just have loved his music. I've loved like the Bohemian Rhapsody or whatever it's called. And so, after listening to some of his music, I thought, okay, he could probably be a really simple minifigure to make. So, it's basically a Legolas head, the aggressive side, just with a different mouth and a painted moustache. And this hairpiece is actually like the Ulysses claw hairpiece from the Black Panther sets. I just chopped off a certain part of it on the right at the top, kind of. And his legs have a shading effect to represent like the what's it called? I forget. But there's not much else to say about him. He's quite simple. But other than that, that is it for Freddie Mercury from Queen, who sung some of the Bohemian Rhapsody. And I'm super happy with how he turned out. Now, at the time of recording Jessica Jones' segment, I currently need to leave for school, so I'm going to go quite quickly with this minifigure. So, it's Rose's head from the Last Jedi sets, and you've probably seen this hairpiece before. I've used it on like a few minifigures in the past. A Lego camera piece because I think she uses it in the show. And she has a bowl because I think she gets drunk in some episodes or something. I don't know. It's just based off what people said. And she has shoes which are painted on. And this belt was not painted. And neither were the parts on her thighs, like these little lines coming down off her belt. And then here's a look at the rest of the torso, quite bad underneath, because you can see a lot of the parts that are not meant to be showing on there. But she has got a lot of what she needs on there. And then here's a look at the back, quite literally nothing on it. So, like I said, by the time I'm recording this segment, I have to leave for school, so when I come back, I will record the rest of the segments. This is a weird thing to be saying in a video, but I figured I should mention it because it's true. So here is the final video of this video. This is all kind of now, you guys might remember back in August when I said something about the first Avengers. That video got finished because I lost interest. But I now feel like, a few months later I thought I should make him, or at least showcase him to some extent, Hawkeye. And so, yeah, I decided I'd put him in the video because basically the rest of my minifigures are broken up. I mean, I still have Cap here, but he doesn't really look too good. I think Hawkeye's the only one in the entire group which actually looks pretty good from the first Avengers minifigures I made. But his hairpiece is the spiky hairpiece, or the Sleepy Boy hairpiece, whatever it is. And that was untouched because it's a good fit for Hawkeye. And his head is from the official Lego set. I have no idea why there's two lines above his left part of his glasses. And he has a Lego quiver as well, which is fully painted. And I don't think there's anything on the back of the torso. He has a fully detailed arm, like his thing that's wrapped around his arm. I don't know what it's called, but he has something wrapped around that arm. He has a fully painted torso on the front. And so everything on this minifigure is fully painted except for the hairpiece and the head. And some of the details on the legs. And speaking of the legs, here they are. It's just from the official minifigure. And the arrow piece is, I forget where it's from, but it's held on his hand with a bit of sticky tack, or whatever it's called. And you can't really tell what that piece is because of all the sticky tack, or blue tack, or whatever it is, that's on his hand and the piece. But I have no idea where it's from. Probably from a regular bow. And speaking of the bow, here is his bow, or arrow. I think it's an arrow. I haven't really kept paying attention to Hawkeye that much in the past, so I don't really know what this is. I'm pretty sure it's a bow. And you may notice there's no string running through it because I just didn't want to add that. That's too tricky. And I have no idea where this piece came from, but it is a pretty cool piece, and I thought I should use it on my minifigure, and it looks like this. So yeah, not much else to say. Hawkeye's pretty simple. I mean, I think the only non-simple thing was the torso, and that was based off of the official minifigure. Other than that, there's a little bit of detail on his belt, like that little bit of grey on his belt, and that was painted on. But not much else to say, other than, hey look, he has a weird expression that people use for scared faces. Alright guys, that is it for this video. I'm just going to put all the figures back in frame. Sorry that it's been a while since I've posted, but like I said in the beginning, I think there's been lack of content because I just didn't really know what to post. There hasn't been anything too necessary to post. I've just been running out of minifigures to showcase, but speaking of showcases, this Sunday, by the time you're watching this video, I should be posting the Aquaman showcase pretty soon. I have Aquaman, Mirror, and Black Manta, all of which in the video, and I have that entire thing recorded, so that's pretty great. And what would also be pretty great is if you guys leave positive feedback in the comments about what you think of all 5 of these figures. And it's a bit odd that I'm doing 5 this time, and I really should be doing like 4, which I've been doing last time. But it's whatever. And so, also subscribe, because my subscribers have been going quite high. I'm at 21 right now. And so if you get me to 30 subscribers, I will be really happy. And I'll give a shout out to the 30th subscriber. like I did in my recent subscriber special. So, thank you guys for watching this video. Leave your thoughts about these figures and what you want my next figures from the various series to be. And peace.